Greetings, welcome to the world of love. My name is Eve Love Cher and I'm your host. Let me tell you a little bit about the new show that I'm going to start running beginning November of 2010. Today's world is in absolute trouble, and I think that it's no secret to anyone to see how much pollution, garbage, spiritual degradation, abuse, molestation, and wars and genocide and everything that is absolutely creating hell on earth is going on. Everyone is seeing everything that is going on, and everybody's asking, what can I do? Here, on the one hand, we have entertainment industry completely bombarding us all with absolute nonsense, gossip, celebrity gossip, things that really have no place and no matter in this world. Yes, they're fun to look at every once in a while, but the reason it's happening is precisely for that reason. In order for us, for humanity, to be oblivious or to try to escape everything that's going on in the world. And by that, making us completely incapable of making a change. I would like to present the new show to you, the kind of show where you, the viewer, can participate in and actually make changes, connect networks, connect people, help out your neighbor, help out a child that you don't know on the street, and just basically start awakening, because this is exactly what's happening in today's world. While a lot of people are falling into a coma, they are beginning to lose touch with their inner self, with their spirituality, with their purpose in life, with why they are here, why God created them and had placed them here on earth to live this lifetime, be it in any country, in the U.S. or anywhere outside of the U.S. And media is definitely geared towards this very specific goal, to keep us confined, to keep us unable to really see the reality that is larger, that is outside of what we see every day on the tube. The goal of my show, and let me just tell you a little bit of a background about my show and how it came to be. In '92, I came to the United States as an immigrant. I didn't speak any English, and I was petrified of everything that I saw. It was a new world to me. Some years afterwards, I began to see that it's a new lifestyle that is so different to my original country where I was born, which is Ukraine. The quality of the people, the quality of life, the quality of media and everything else is a completely different world. So in that sense, I do feel quite privileged to have been able to see the best and the worst of both worlds. And of course, Ukraine, as many countries in the world, are about 10, 20, 30, 40 years behind, United States, because the United States is the king of the world, has been considered for many years. And therefore, I was able to view the humanity in its different aspects, what people need in different countries. And I do believe that it gave me a broader understanding. Also, about 10 years ago, I began to feel a very sudden and very powerful urge to really deliver a difference, just like a lot of people who are awakening today or have awakened some time ago, that you live your life and you feel guilty, feeling like, there's so much more that I can do. There's so much more that I can make a bigger difference. I'm not just a robot or a soldier or a laborer. I am basically a lot more than that. And I can definitely create a difference in this world. But how? So just as millions of other people, I was pondering on it within my head and my mind. And I was basically saying, what can I do? And throughout, as my life evolved, and I went to high school, I went to college, I got jobs, and I went from job to job, soul searching and seeking myself, what it is, I was wondering, what can I be doing? Why do I feel empty? Why do I feel like I'm not doing enough? And the idea of having my talk show has come to be about a decade ago. And it came from my natural absolutely natural curiosity about people. I would just sit down and ask 1,000 questions, and that was actually nicknamed the girl with 1,000 questions. I had to question everything, and why? Why does a person feel this way? Why does a person do certain things? Why do we abuse each other? Why are there wars? Why is this? Why is that? So, my natural God-given curiosity has always led me to believe that I basically need to have my own show. So make a long story short, over the past 10 years, I have been thinking and dwelling upon having my own talk show. And here it is. This is my debut. I've decided to have a simple introduction of who I am and what I'm about as a person, as a woman, as a human being. And to allow the viewer to basically tap into my world before they allow me to tap into yours. I would love to present you with a lot of different topics and opportunities to participate and contact me. Some of the topics that I'm going to be talking about, are pretty heavy topics, such as rape, sexual abuse, incest, molestation, domestic violence, rage, gangs, abuse of love, war, genocide, politics, economy, money, everything that has to do with the very nature and the very essence of our human being, of our human existence. It's going to be a little heavy at times. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and I'm going to have real guests on the show who have gone through. Some of them have gone through horrific experiences, and we're going to talk about it in the way that it has been done. This is not mainstream media, and therefore I'm free to say what I want to say, and thank God for that. And my guests who will be coming onto the show will also have the freedom to speak out and express themselves in the way that they feel they must. Nothing is going to be cut out. Nothing, I do feel that very strongly that the freedom of speech in this country has been taken to a new level where the freedom of speech has become something that corporations and media use in order to brainwash us. And, legally protected, they have the right to do so. I would like to turn that around and bring back the real freedom of speech, where people have the right to say exactly what they need to say, what they feel. And one of the things that I've been noticing lately is that a lot of people have a lot of bottled up emotions. We all have so much to share with the world, so much to give to the world. However, for some odd reason, we feel trapped within our own selves and unable to feel the freedom to speak out. I would like to change some of that in some of your lives. I know that I've always been an outspoken person. I've always felt very strongly that a person should be free. And at this point, I would like to let you know just a little bit about what I have in the plans. Any BCAT viewer pretty much should know a wonderful man by the name of Wally Gator Watson. He was pretty famous in his own right jazz musician, and he has touched many, many lives, and hundreds of people, if not thousands of people that he's come across. He was able to deliver a part of his love, a part of his huge heart to them, to change their lives somehow in a positive way, and this can be confirmed with anybody who's ever met him. I was fortunate enough to be invited to be part of his show, behind the scenes, of course, doing the camera and the floor manager in the control room. And while working on his show, I've learned a lot about how a show is supposed to be run, how guests react, how wonderful he was, and he made people feel very much at ease. And I fell in love with his spirit. Absolutely fell in love with his spirit, and rightfully so, because his spirit was larger than life. And the reason I say was is because on September 3rd, he had passed away. And as unfortunate as it is, I do believe with my heart that he is in a better place now. He's next to God, and he's entertaining God and making God laugh. And he's so much better off right now than all of us, because we are here, still here, stuck in this very cruel reality where we try so hard to escape. So to let you know exactly how I came across this wonderful man, his name is Minister Calvin Dove, who is going to be co-hosting a series with me that is geared to helping American youth and youth all over the world, if it so happens, if it goes larger than the BCAT. Minister Calvin Dove is an incredible man who I've met on September 19th while attending, as a first-time attendee, a service at the church called the House of the Lord, which I joined at the wake of Wally Gator Watson. When Wally passed away, he actually left me one more gift, and that is I was inspired to join his church. And when I did, I really didn't know the pastor or the minister or what the church is about. I just felt a good vibe, and given that I trust my intuition, I just went with it, and I was right to do that. This is an article from the Daily News, which I'm going to post a little bit later on in the video. And what it says is it's a photograph of Pastor Herbert Daughtry and Minister Calvin Dove. And these are the two amazing men who are changing many lives within their community. And I'm basically going to be working with Minister Calvin Dove in helping troubled youth. This is a major project that's going to take some shows to develop and some time to develop, and I believe that it's going to be something very powerful. And it's going to be powerful not because I say so, because I'm involved. It's going to be powerful because a lot of people who care are going to be involved. You can be involved just as well. How? Very simple. You can contact me at worldoflovetv@gmail.com. I hope I said it right. Yes, worldoflovetv@gmail.com. Please send me an email. If you could be a teacher, you could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be a volunteer, you could be an activist, you could be a retired police officer, you could be absolutely anybody. If you are concerned about today's youth and you would like to just see what it is that you can offer. It could be your time, an hour a week. It could be your skill, whatever it may be. It could be absolutely anything. But if you've been feeling within your core compelled to do something because you're not happy with seeing what's going on around you, you're not happy with where the youth are going today, with today's crazy, I don't even want to talk about it right now because that's a whole other subject. Music industry, films, video games. It's just so filled with violence and brutality that I can honestly say I'm not surprised why today's youth is becoming more and more troubled.